I saw everything. The connection between two worlds. About a century ago, humans were defeated by the Vulgus. Invaders from the other world. Then came the Colossi, who destroyed everything. Humans resisted until they could no longer. Then they found hope. They were gifted the forgotten ancestors' power. Finally, they could fight with newfound strength. But another threat had emerged. Karel, the new leader of the Vulgus. His dark ambitions are driving both worlds to the brink of collapse. We must fight back. With the ancestors' power bestowed upon us. Descendant, can you hear me? I've been waiting for you.
According to the investigative core, the Ironheart is in the ruins. The assignment is simple. Bunny will collect it, while one of you protects her. So, who is going to take this on?
There's no Ironheart on that side either. This is the last spot.
Let's get this over with.
The architect ruins. It took so many soldiers to find this place. Please let the Ironheart be in here somewhere.
I hope it is too, Bunny. I'd like to give Albion some good news.
Finding the Ironheart is important, but so is retrieving it. The Vulgus also have their sights set on these ruins.
Don't worry about that, Alpha. Compared to me, the Vulgus are as slow as turtles.
I'll freeze anything coming after us. You should go first, Bunny.
Haha! Good to know you have my back. So, do you know what the heart looks like?
I guess we'll know it when we see it.
I'll take the lead.
Gotcha.
Whoa! What the heck?
What's going on? All operatives report.
We almost died. I'm okay, by the way.
Roger that. Resume operation.
Our path's been cut off. We better find a way around.
Bunny, be careful. I have a bad feeling about this. Damn it! The Vulgus!
What? I'll come help.
Don't worry about me. I'll take care of this.
What are you doing? Are you coming?
Whoa. What is all this?
Huh, there's no way through. This is the only place left. There has to be something here. cover me! So this is the Ironheart. We can close the dimensional wall with this, right? And when we have all three of them, we can stop the Colossi and the Vulgus? How awesome is that? But does something feel weird to you? It feels like the Ironheart is somehow calling to me. Wait, what the hell?
Space where your unconscious takes physical form. I have been waiting for you since the beginning. I am your guide. I was created to guide the Descendants to the Ironheart. This is the connection procedure, Descendant. Initializing process to access your consciousness. We both need the Ironheart. I can help humanity. Descendant.
Did you see it too? The guide?
Yeah, I saw it. It took me to a weird place. Hold on. It's the Vulgus. They found their way here.
Let's get out of here. Hurry!
I seriously have no idea what's going on. Target secured. I'm moving out.
We have a lot to talk about.
Understood. Be careful.
Vulgus attacked.
Where are you?
I have synchronized with your consciousness. Focus on the heart. It must not be captured. You are under the influence of your unconscious mind. Test your limits.
What the? What kind of power is this?
This is your true form.
Been a while since your last report. Have you regrouped with Bunny? I need confirmation.
Noted. I'm at the rendezvous point. Bunny, where are you? Bunny, respond.
Ingris.
Corral touched the heart. It's triggered some kind of anomaly. Objective. Gravewalker approaching. Awaiting orders.
It seems weaker than normal. You're free to engage.
You want a piece of me? The Ironheart was stolen. The operation failed.
Damn it! I never expected Corral to show up in person after everything we've gone through to find that Ironheart. If we don't find the other two Ironhearts before he does, the dimensional wall will be in danger.
Don't lose hope, HQ. We've made contact with a guide. It's going to help us.
No matter what, the Ironheart. To those Descendants who have connected to me, thank you for answering my call. Many lives have been laid before the Ironheart. I wish to help humanity. My system can locate the Ironheart. However, my functions were damaged after I was separated from it. If I can access the data left by my creators, the ancestors, I should be able to find a way to restore my system. I appeal to all Descendants who can hear my voice. Please help me to restore my system. Take me to the ancestors' facility.
A system that can find the Ironheart. What is it exactly?
HQ immediately. Nell, as a non-descendant. I didn't expect you to be speaking to the guide. I thought you were headed straight to HQ. Well, first off, well done on the mission. It was a difficult one. Corral showing up in person, even I was concerned. Since your operation, a strange phenomenon has affected Descendants. When you said there was hope, were you talking about the guide? To be honest, I suspect that the guide is either a new Vulgus weapon or a new enemy. It's clever claiming to be able to find the Ironheart for us. Who wouldn't want to believe that, if they're desperate enough? That is how traps are laid. Everything has a price. My staff officers, however, seem to have a different opinion. Enzo and Nell have proposed verifying the guide's credibility by fulfilling her requests. And the truth is, we currently lack any leads on the Ironheart. Enzo and Nell have determined that if the guide can close the gaps in our knowledge, it will be worth it. Luckily, there is an Ancestors facility within the territory we occupy. We plan on making contact with the guide there. Descendant, this is your next mission. I would like you and Bunny to bring the guide to the Ancestors facility in Kingston. Deploying the Descendants who have been in closest contact with the Ironheart is our best bet. Bunny, I know you're recovering from your injuries, but I'm sure you understand the importance of this. I'll order the Investigative Corps to provide support. I hope we see some results, whatever the outcome may be.
Bunny, you'll need to equip a new suit before you leave.
Welcome, Descendant. Please, do not be alarmed. My appearance has been configured to facilitate communication. I am linked to the Arcade of Descendants. I can appear wherever you may be. But I am incomplete. At present, only you, Descendant, can see or hear me. I need you to help me fully restore my system. Only then can I help humanity.
Ah, there you are. I'm Marcus from the Investigative Corps. I have orders from HQ to escort you, Descendant. This way, please. Good luck with your assignment. Thank you for all your hard work during the operation to retrieve the Ironheart. The results of that operation were disappointing, but we'll keep looking for other ruins. The Investigative Corps will always support the Descendants. Speaking of which, we heard you're heading to the Ancestors facility in this area. The facility was once used as a research center by the Magisters, before it was abandoned. I never thought we'd be going back there again. It's been deserted for a long time. Anyway, let me take you to the facility. Sit tight. Security Corps, this is Lieutenant Marcus from the Investigative Corps. We have orders from HQ to open the gate to the Ancestors facility. Security Corps, do you copy? This is Lieutenant Marcus from the Investigative... This is Security Corps! Security Corps, respond! Descendant, looks like the Vulgus have arrived. Use the emergency communicator to contact HQ while I try to...
I thought I heard something. This doesn't feel good. It seems like Alpha doesn't trust the guide at all. The arcade from the guide felt familiar. That makes me think she's on our side. Oh, what if Alpha can't link to the guide because of Arcade? Who knows? I'll go scout every nook and cranny in Kingston. And I'll look for that annoying... I'll leave the Vulgus siege to you. All right, catch you later.
This is the Ancestors facility. I hope we can find something we can use to restore my system. But the Vulgus commander has already ordered his troops to extract the data. Are we too late?
The Ancestors' data should not be underestimated. Not only does it have immense capacity, it's also quantum encrypted. Even the Magisters who worked here doing research have said that full data extraction is impossible.
Magisters? Do you mean the technologists who were once allied with the Vulgus?
More importantly, the enemy is after the Ancestors' data as well. Can anyone think why?
Nothing comes to mind. My only guess is that this place is somehow connected to the Ironheart. I'll know once I have the data.
Scatter them.
Descendant. Unfortunately, none of the ancestors.
Watch carefully. I'm loading.
Descendant, did you come here looking for me? Or did you come to witness the superior technology of Ingris? I am Greg, commander of the invading Vulgus forces. It is a shame that I am unable to face you directly.
This terminal also does not contain the Ancestors' data. However, Descendant, I sense that the transmission of the Ancestors' data is happening close by. That is most likely where the enemy command center is located. As the enemy sealed off Kingston's network, transmitting data over a long distance would have been impossible. This means we still have an opportunity to retrieve the Ancestors' data.
The success of this operation will lead us to victory. Just how much do you plan to rely on that guide?
You prefer to keep sending in the investigative corps? How much time have we wasted searching for the Ironhearts without any leads? Alpha, this is the best opportunity we've had in a century.
Or it could be a trap. The Descendants are Albion's only hope, and now it's like they have a parasite attached to their minds.
This way, Descendant. It seems HQ is faltering. I understand. After all, HQ shoulders the burden of protecting humanity. It is difficult for the fate of humanity to be placed into the hands of something only a few can see. But Descendant, my purpose is the same as yours. Trust me. Do this, and you will retrieve the Ironheart.
Got a question about the operation? Descendant, I apologize for my temper. I did not authorize the investigation of the... My intention was to prevent the Vulgus from... Which is why, regardless of whether I trust her or not, Bunny has identified a number of Vulgus... If we investigate them, we... As for the guide... Intruder alert! Ah, you're finally here, Descendant. I thought you were simply here to stop us. But now I see that wasn't the case. You also want the Ancestors' data, and I'm afraid I can't let you take it. Transmit the Ancestors' data for Lord Corral! Quickly!
Descendant, if you see the Vulgus data transmitter, please destroy it. At that range, I'll be able to intercept the transmission and secure the data. It's imperative we prevent the Ancestors' data from falling into Corral's hands. Ancestors' data packets detected. Transmission is taking place close by. We will all be at risk if you do not stop them. Hurry.
You can't escape.
You should be able to see the data transmitter shortly. I'll prepare myself.
data transmitter at all costs.
Great job, Descendant. I will collect the Ancestors' data. Please focus on the battle.
Watch carefully.
Collection 90% complete. Descendant, I'll look for the final data transmitter. Wait, the location is...
Descendant, did you want to stop the data transmission?
Loading.
I have the final transmitter. You will be defeated!
Descendant, we need to hurry. The data transmission is almost complete.
decision. Descendant, die!
Data packet collection 100% complete. Data integrity verified. Descendant, you did it. Thank you for helping me. Descendant, thanks to you, the data was located. And I was able. Should my system be damaged again, bringing me into contact with another. However, should this prove to be impossible, by collecting particle elements from where the Ironheart was excavated, this protocol can also be applied, should the Ironheart be damaged. When I was separated from the Ironheart that the void erosions in the ruins likely occurred due to this damage. And Descendant, how did the Vulgus know that the Ancestors' facility had this information? The only entities that I can think of who would Unless there is an ancestor among the Vulgus. Wait. Descendant, I can sense vibrations. They feel very similar to a void erosion. Threatening.
Void dimension link detected. The Colossus is approaching. I repeat, void dimension link detected. A Colossus is approaching. Classification type, Grade 1. All Descendants in Alpha, prepare for intercept battle.
Damn it! Why a Colossus now, of all the times? All personnel!
Descendant. Ever since Corral caused the void erosion with the Ironheart, according to my calculations, the expected point of arrival, the classification type is... That specimen was weaker due to the unexpected nature of the... If this Colossus manages to enter Ingris, Kingston may be lost to us, for we must intercept it in the Void Dimension. I will send you to the Void Dimension once you have finished. May the intercept be successful. Do you need information about the Colossus? Good work, Descendant. The Colossus was stronger than average, and you still achieved. However, as long as the dimensional wall remains open, until the dimensional wall is closed, humankind will have no Descendant, securing the Ironheart and closing the dimensional wall. If we cannot stop the invasion of Ingris by the Colossi, remember your calling. I will focus more attention.
That was a job well done, Descendant. While you were intercepting the Colossus, the guide gave Enzo some important intel. It concerns the next operation, so head back to HQ once you're...
Descendant. Using the Ancestors' data, the guide claims to have discovered after undergoing emergency restoration protocols at that location, the guide should be able to track the Ironheart. The problem is, the Ironheart it's a weapons production site where cyborg Vulgus, Sharon and the Colon Special Forces along with Jeremy have been deployed there as the front line, and a bridgehead has been secured. I've assigned you to this operation as well. Your mission is to infiltrate the Ironheart excavation site and restore the guide. I still have my doubts about the guide, even for this operation. But after witnessing the intercept battle, I've made up my mind. Failure to do so would leave the remnants of humankind to be trampled by the Colossi. So, I have decided to put my Descendant. I leave this up. There isn't much time. We have to hurry. Bunny, I've been expecting you. I have something I need to discuss, if you wouldn't mind waiting a moment. I have to finish my discussion with Nell first. There are some loot. I've reviewed the most recent battle report. What was it like coming face to face with Corell?
I mean, I barely made it out alive.
He may not have shown it, but he was worried about you. Alpha?
I was. And I want you to take it easy for a while. Try a different mission. Have a look at this.
What are these?
We discovered them when we were going through records of past operations. These ones seem to involve your parents, so I'm hoping you'll look into them.
Records about my parents? Grandma, when are Mom and Dad coming back? Mom said she'd bring me a birthday present. She hates me, doesn't she? Is that why she left me? And Dad? Grandma? I don't want you to leave me too. I can't even remember what my parents looked like. When I think about my childhood, I only remember being with my grandmother. Why are you giving me this now? I'm fine. I'm fully recovered. I'd like to be assigned to a different operation.
Bunny, this is an order.
Ugh.
It won't be easy to find and restore these records. I've assigned you this because you're the best person for the job, and I expect you to do your best.
All right. I guess I'll do it.
Good. Don't forget, I'll need progress reports. And you can ask Nell if you need anything.
Fine. Leave it to me.
Keep your questions brief. You're here. Welcome to the Vulgus Munitions Factory. You've made quite the impression at Kingston. So much so, I was tempted to recruit you for Colon. But then again, the enemy isn't exactly a pushover. However, now that we have the guide as strategic, shall we get started? Based on the coordinates provided by the guide, the Ironheart Unfortunately, the exact location needs to be confirmed in person. The coordinates are based on data. I'll do recon around the industrial zone. Even though I have active camouflage, things will be much easier. I'll tell Jeremy to stay behind, and Jeremy seems to be unable to link with the guide. So he went, let's get moving.
What, me? Support?
Oh, for crying out loud. Get to the point. Guide! Since when did the higher-ups at Albion conduct operations based on the word, not to mention excluding an excellent... Hey, you think... All right, then. Let's consider... Let's see. It's only me and Alpha, yes? Looks to me, if I were you, I'd think carefully about why you've been designated... Huh. Do you really think you can eat...
Do you have something to tell me? Descendant, we have an urgent report on Sharon. Her current position is near the Vulgus munitions factory. Thanks to her diversionary tactics, she was able to reach the target safely, but the Vulgus have appeared. This is the sitrep recorded by Sharon's...
Operating arcade tracking matrix. Type of retrofitted active camouflage detected. Probability of zone infiltration high. Terminate the Descendant on site.
This cyborg Vulgus, Edelik, is a commando-level model and it seems the Vulgus already know about the Ironheart excavation site. I was told that the Ancestors' data was tightly guarded at Kingston. If the Vulgus... For the moment, Sharon has requested an attack on the repository. Once the Vulgus have vacated the... Descendant, you and Jeremy...
Are you sure this guide can be trusted? Didn't you guys win at Kingston?
Focus on the mission.
Descendant. The Ancestors' data that the Vulgus obtained in Kingston was formatted in such a way that it could not be fully viewed until all of the data packets were combined. The Vulgus managed to transmit around 90% of the data, defeating, but they were able to reconstruct the missing 10% themselves and read all. I need to analyze this. Descendant, you need... If the Vulgus enter it first, they may destroy the entire site.
How pathetic.
Deactivating active camouflage. I'm alive, thanks to you. And you even found time to attack the Vulgus. Oh yeah. He retreated as soon as the battle at the mining site was over and headed toward a facility. It looked like he'd planned to do so from the beginning. I wondered what he was up to, but he actually did us a favor in the end. I think the Ironheart, a pretty hastily built structure? Check. Multiple security devices guarding the entrance. I need to assign missions to all operatives to shut down the facilities. It'll require specific procedures, but I've had experience in Let's move. We need to get in there.
I have to admit. Get to the point. It seems as if all of you have forgotten, so it looks like it'll be a guide-related mission. You're the one who told me I should be in a supporting role, Sharon. Report that to HQ however you like. It's not like they have a cell. Oh, nah. Maybe I will sit in a cell and get some rest. It's been a while. I'm not sure who blabbed about my secret operation, but I guess that's just my little walk.
Sharon, give me the order and I will track him.
Let him be. Jeremy's RK ability is teleportation. We have no way of catching him.
Descendant, although it was not my intention, there seems to be a misunderstanding with... I do not choose who I am linked with. I have no knowledge of the details of these directives. If I were able to alter those directives, the human mind is difficult to comprehend. It feels like a mass of powerful energy. I apologize for occupying your time before an important operation. I hope I can bring results that reflect...
You'll need them.
So this is the Ironheart excavation site that was documented in the Ancestors' data. As you must know, the Ironhearts are mysterious entities that somehow made their way to Ingris. They were first discovered by the architects. The Ironhearts were passed down to the Ancestors, my creators, and the forebears of the Descendants. We don't know why the Ancestors hid all the Ironhearts. But this much is certain. I was created in order to lead you to them. After that, well, we'll come to that once we find you an Ironheart. unusual energy flow nearby. These are traces of Ironheart excavation. Ironheart microparticles confirmed. Initiating emergency restoration protocols to repair damaged systems. Descendant, we have retrieved Ironheart elements from the excavation site. Next, I must... Oh no. This wasn't just an excavation site. I need to interface with the quantum monolith, a data processor belonging to the ancestors. This device contains my restoration data, which can be copied using Ironheart microparticles. I can guide you there. To access the quantum monolith, Descendant, I must undergo authentication here first. I should still have access, as it was my system and memories that were damaged. Please keep the Vulgus at bay while the authentication is in progress.
Intruders accessing core asset. Approaching high-risk levels. Initiating facility lockdown procedures.
Descendants, passageways are being blocked across the facility. I'll do my best to find a way out, but it won't be easy to maneuver. Please be careful. excavation site. There must have been countless experiments conducted here using the Ironhearts. Emergency restoration protocols would have been one of them. I must access the quantum monolith. Defeat the Vulgus.
Trojan has encroached upon my legion.
That is because of an unknown error. It will be fixed momentarily. Complete. The security threat has been neutralized. I have completed all preparations as you commanded.
Begin.
The Legion will be reborn through the Ironheart.
Rise, my warriors! Give your lives for Clipper! Stand at the vanguard for me, Al-Zaruk. I will stand at the vanguard of the Legion. Al-Zaruk submits to Lord Karel's command. Anna, transport the Ironheart to my fortress. Initiate the data inversion immediately.
My Ironheart detection system has a scanning function which uses Arcade to detect certain environmental factors. Within zones where Arcade can be detected, my system can track the Ironheart through its unique pulse. The tracking range and accuracy depends on where Arcade particles are distributed across Ingris. I have just detected Ironheart particles at Sharon's location, which is important. There is clearly something. By using my detection system Descendant, I can find traces of the Ironheart through Descent. However, the Vulgus called Amon, the one who accessed the quantum monolith, gained a great deal of run. It seems the theft of the Ancestors' data was also led by Amon. Even though he is a However, a Vulgus is only a Vulgus. They cannot defeat a direct descendant of the Ancestors. Use me to find the Ironheart Descendant. I will assist humankind from this moment forward.
Descendant, I've received the report on the results of the operation from Colon Special Forces. It seems the core functionality of the guide has been restored. I have a related operation for you. Please return to HQ.
Descendant, a quick word before the briefing. You seem to be a little too preoccupied with your AI friend at the moment. As your commander, I'm concerned that your priority... The guide is only a strategic tool. I tolerate her under the She is essentially data, and data can be manipulated by external factors, or even by itself. Keep that in mind, and you'll be the best teammate anyone could ask for. That being said, this operation... I trust you to keep up the good fight, Descendant. As you may be aware, the guide has detected... The location is inside the Vulgus military factory. Sharon and the Colons... Once you've completed preparations, we've kept our end of the bargain.
HQ, we appreciate the support. The operation will commence once reinforcements arrive.
Deactivating active camouflage. Sorry, I wasn't able to help you at the To be honest, I'm not sure if my functions, my skills, are at full capacity. It takes a huge amount of RK to maintain the Kuiper retroreflective active camouflage. But if the Ironheart is within our reach, I have to... The guide said that Ironheart particles are the fundamental clues we need to track it. They're kind of like footprints that the Ironheart leaves behind, wherever it goes. I've compared the location of these footprints to the recon intel. We should find more conclusive data as we continue to follow the traces. I'll send the details of the zone you'll need to cover to your receive. The remaining zones will be covered by Colon operatives.
The Vulgus munition. Descendant. I can detect both Ironheart particles and its pulse in this. If you and Sharon can widen the range of RK, I can obtain more accurate. Also, my system has been more inconvenienced than I expected. I believe that once it was restored. However, it may be that my system has yet to be completely restored. As I was created for the Ironheart, I assume in order to achieve my goal, our goal.
Let's think about that later, if we make it out alive. If the Vulgus have a large assault ship, they'll soon be pouring into this place. Number 17 and I will operate in stealth mode. You stay sharp.
Descendant, I have pinpointed the location where all of the Ironheart traces converge. It is hidden within the facility of the Legion of Immortality. I can detect a continuous Ironheart pulse and particles, as well as a small amount of energy from this place. And they seem to be moving. I recommend we investigate this place, Descendant. I'll need you to lend me your strength.
Sharon,
Most of the main passageways are now either blocked or destroyed. It appears the enemy intends to destroy the entire facility. Air vents, drainage pipes, maintenance ducts. Use any available alternative means of escape that you can.
Sharon, I've restored some of the data from the Vulgus experiment records. According to these records, the facility you're in is the private laboratory of General Amon of the Legion of Immortality. As it was Ironheart traces which led us to this place, Corell and Amon might actually be there.
It won't be an easy fight if they are.
Sharon?
Awaiting your transmission.
The traces of the Ironheart detected here. They're... never mind. I will let you know after I've performed further analysis.
Okay, Guide. Corell and Eamon were actually here. For now, we need to stabilize the deactivated reactor, turn on the coolers. I'll continue tracking the Ironheart traces.
Units transmitting critical operation details. From the restored Vulgus experiment records, I've reconstructed an audio recording that seems to have been made during the time of the experiments. Listen.
Legion will become greater through the Ironheart. Rise, my warriors. If your lives will cripple, stand at the vanguard. Time to stand at the vanguard of the Legion. Corell's command. The Ironheart will initiate the data reversion in beta.
It cannot be. Then these Ironheart traces aren't...
Alzamuk. I see you found the experiment record. Seems I was thoroughly cleaned up. Yes, I found Alzamuk. Lord Corell's vanguard. Born again. Thanks to the Ironheart. Lord Corell said you would come. Corell's in your heads. I'll be waiting. Descendant.
Damn it! So the Ironheart's already gone.
So this is why the traces felt displaced. Descendant, in order to increase the accuracy of our pursuit, we need to access all the data on Vulgus units who were transformed using the Ironheart. We must defeat Alzarok. Sharon, will you relay a detailed report of this to HQ?
Will do. I'll be on my way. Good hunting.
It is over, Descendant. But there is so much information that is hard to accept. This Alzarok is one thing. But Corel has ordered for the Ironheart to be inverted, whatever that means.
Do you truly plan on inverting the Ironheart data? If you do that, we won't be able to decipher the unidentified guide code.
Enough! The Ironheart data must be reconfigured in order to destroy the dimensional wall. I don't have time to think about that! Understand my vision now, don't you?
Oh, of course. I am only thinking of our research.
I'm glad to hear that our objectives are aligned. Initiate the data inversion. Kickoff will engulf Ingris. The roars of the Vulgus will fill this land with fear.
Excellent work, Descendant. This operation has yielded many results, both positive and negative. Firstly, all of HQ is encouraged by the possibilities presented by the guide. Although we were unsuccessful in our retrieval of the Ironheart, thanks to the guide's tracking function, we uncovered the Vulgus restricted zone and Alzarok. This proves the guide's tracking system exists and is operational. However, the ingenuity that the Vulgus demonstrated with their use of the Ironheart was alarming. So much so that the Magisters requested an emergency meeting with Alpha. In particular, the inversion of the Ironheart ordered by Corel is something we must understand, no matter the cost. From this point forward, HQ plans to adopt the guide's tracking functionality and the various other information sources they offer as official operational elements. The Descendants will soon be deployed throughout Ingris. Use the guide to track the Ironheart and proceed with the mission to investigate the inversion procedure. Humanity's full-scale counterattack has officially begun. However, I know you have just completed a difficult mission. Until the official deployment order is given, please go ahead with whatever preparations you need to make. The Magisters have promised their full commitment to support research efforts, so this is the perfect opportunity to request anything you need from an ace. Before you go, Descendant, I have a personal request. Can you retrieve the Alzarok autopsy report from Jeremy? The report was intended for delivery to the Magisters. Jeremy requested a brief look at it, and I haven't heard from him since. I understand things are strained between you and Jeremy due to the recent operation, but I hope you'll do this anyway. Descendant.
Putting off it? What the? You're still alive? I was just reading the report on Alzarok and thinking, wouldn't it be great if he, killed you? Anyway, looks like you got to experience something interesting at least. A Vulgus redesigned by the Ironheart. Wow. Now, that's an area that fascinates. And anyway, why are you here? What? So you're her gopher. You probably don't have time to argue with me and all these so-called grown-ups having fun with their imaginary friend.
Descendant. Descendant, something has altered the As soon as we returned to Albion, I leapt between the arcade of different descendants. I discovered traces in the desert. In human terms, it felt like Descendant. I suspect this phenomenon is caused by an... However, aside from this, for the properties of the Ironheart to change.
Void dimension link detected. Colossus approaching. I repeat, void...
Descendant, this Colossus, is it... The ancestors always removed the environmental value of chance from all... My thoughts are all... It would be best to focus on the Colossus for...
Classification type, stunning beauty. All descendants in Albion, prepare for an intercept battle.
They're arriving on the daily! And not just any Colossus, but...
Descendant, the Colossi is... Although the expected time of arrival for the stunning beauty is a Colossus which is insensitive, but now suddenly one is making its way to... Descendant, I'll send you to the Void Dimension once you... Descendant, you... Even if using the word stable in arc, the dimensional wall is currently in the worst state it has ever been. Before now, we must find the Ironheart and connect it to the Prime Hands as soon as possible. Closing the dimensional wall is the only way we can achieve true victory over them.
I suppose everyone thinks...
What's going on? Sorry, I know you probably wanted some rest after taking out that Colossus. Anyway, like I said over comms, we've discovered Suddenly, the guide appeared, claiming she felt the pulse of an Ironheart in the area. And according to the guide, these multiple signals weren't byproducts of the Ironheart like Alzarok was. Now, well, it's obvious, isn't it? We have no other choice but to... When I came back to HQ to report on my operation, they told me to take reinforcements. And I chose you. Jeremy makes me very uncomfortable. But I have no trouble trusting you. So, you in? I'll take your silence as consent. I knew you'd accept, even if you didn't actually say it. We'll head to the Vespers outpost once you're ready. It'll give Dr. Glay time to join us.
All right. How can I help? We've received operation details. The Ironheart pulse has supposedly been detected in this area, but it's impossible to triangulate since it's dispersed in several directions.
That's correct, Glay. I can feel it clearly, but it's hard for me to pinpoint its exact position. However, I can confirm it is in this zone.
We were deployed here to find one thing, and now we also have to find the Ironheart. We'll have to look under every rock in Vespers.
Freyna and I were sent here to look for a group of Vulgus, who have stolen RK serum from Jaber and some other descendants. Freyna, Sharon, even I've already had my RK serum stolen by them once. Things will only get worse if we let them take any more of it.
Those bastards. They satisfy their own desires by taking everything we humans have. They have to be stopped.
If the Ironheart is underground, then it makes sense that we're detecting the pulse in multiple locations. Not only is 55% of the surface of Vespers composed of slickenside, but this zone has a high distribution of strange-looking rocks. It's also one of the few zones where there are Ancestors' ruins on the surface. And most of the Ancestors' ruins are built out of slicken. That's why it's difficult to pinpoint the characteristics of slickenside, make it easier for pulses to pass through it.
When I analyze the strata, there are spaces that feel empty. All entrances to these spaces emit pulses of similar intensity. However...
In that case, we'll need to check all the places detected by the guide.
All right, let's spread out and find the entrance that leads underground.
Freyna.
All right. How can I help? This place has been mentioned in records throughout history. And as the name suggests, investigation by the excavation team and analysis, the ruins are evidence. Remnants of this war. We don't...
Given the Ironheart is here, that may have been a factor behind the outbreak of any civil... Past or present, the Ironheart definitely has the capability to turn the fate of Ingris upside down. That hasn't...
This is the first I've heard of this civil war. Huh? The Ironheart in Ingris. It could be...
Glay, I know you're a medical doctor.
I just wanted to be able to explain anything my daughter was curious about. To be the
Sounds like you'll have a lot to talk about once she returns. You must have experienced and learned countless things during...
I have so much to tell her, we'll probably stay up all night. Anyway, we should hurry.
Enzo here.
I was wondering who it was. It was you. You're here. It's a good thing I took this side. Neither you nor Glay would have lasted. Let's go find this entrance. Ugh! I thought I crushed the Order. They've just regrouped.
Freyna, calm down. Your heart rate is increasing.
We don't have any sedatives. So if you start having seizures, we'll have to send you back to Albion.
All right, I get it. I'll calm down. Don't get your panties in a bunch. Hey, Kate? Can you hear?
This will be an excellent opportunity, Kate. You'll be able to collect...
Glay, I don't think we should joke about it.
You sound just like Jin. Adorable. Thank you for your hard work. Don't worry, I know how capable you are.
I heard you worked on my arcane neutralizer. I'm sure it'll be effective against the toxin again.
You can trust me. To be honest, I tested it on my...
What did you just say, Kate? That neutralizer was made from the... Do you know how dangerous that was? Do I have to lose you too?
Glay, I'm also part of Albion headquarters. I'm one of... The Descendants shouldn't be the only ones ready to sacrifice themselves. I'm...
Lighten up. Guide, can you sense the waves emitted from the Ironheart?
I can. However, my scans show there is a space deep beneath this area. The energy waves are being dispersed by a metal device installed by the enemy. It will be difficult to determine the exact location of the Ironheart.
Damn it! Not only did they spread their toxins everywhere, they installed this as well.
They most likely intended to use it to transport the Ironheart they found.
Analyzing layout of the ruins. RK covers 40% of the entire area. A point of note, the RK corresponds to a single pattern, unlike the patterns of Descendants. According to the layout analysis results, the location of these readings is identical to that used for tombs and altars. If I compile all of the data we have gathered, there is a high probability that this is the tomb of one of the ancestors who died during the Civil War. The fact that they were laid to rest in such a deep location, either they were an ancestor of a high status, or they played an important role in the incidents related to the Ironheart. I've identified a Vulgus communications frequency being transmitted nearby. It will likely contain information we need. We should investigate. The Ironheart isn't here. The Vulgus came to excavate the remains of the ancestor. They plan to use this to open the ancestor's vault.
I don't understand. The remains of an ancestor, a vault? What do you mean?
If the vault contains an Ironheart, it may have been placed there intentionally to prevent someone from claiming it. The reason the Vulgus have extracted DNA from the remains is likely because the vault can only be accessed through a bioscan.
If that's the case, then the occupant of this tomb is the same individual who locked the vault.
That's correct. They must be planning to use the DNA to allow them to bypass the biometric authentication and claim the Ironheart.
I hope nobody sees you like this! Right. Back to business.
Interferes with the sieve links. I'll restore the disrupted communications. Noise removal complete. Checking contents. Sender, Enzo. He says the Vulgus have been spotted moving to another zone.
Have they found a way to open the vault already? Damn it! We need to get to that vault. Wait, we should secure the Ancestors' remains and the data just in case. If the vault can only be accessed through the biometric authentication of specific DNA, then we'll need that DNA as well.
I have disabled the Vulgus data repository for now. I have also collected the data formatted sample of the remains.
Well, that's a relief. Can't stand it when things go according to Vulgus plans. Let's deal with these bastards quickly and get moving.
Yet learn that you are merely sacrificial offerings for us. Consider this an honor. Your flesh and blood will be offered for their glory.
yourself.